We have all seen a lot of strife in the world over religious differences. Therefore, the Parliament of World Religions was created with the intent to cultivate harmony. Since its inception, this premier organization has been working tirelessly to achieve a just, peaceful, and sustainable world. To give us more information on this, we have in our studio Ms. Diana Faust. Please join me in welcoming her to the show. Thank you for being here, Diana.
So nice to be here. Thank you for the opportunity.
Our pleasure. Would you please tell us about the Parliament of World Religions?
The Parliament of the World's Religions is an organization that is set up to cultivate harmony among the world's religions.
Yes.
What we do is we get people of different faiths together to get to know each other and then to work with their guiding institutions on creating more peace, justice, and sustainability in the world.
All right. How long has this organization been in existence?
So a really long time. So
Okay.
it got its start at the World's Fair in Chicago in 1893. So this year we're celebrating the 125th anniversary of that. And what that first parliament was, it was the birthplace of the interfaith movement. It was the first time that people of different faiths got together in a public way to talk about their own faith, their differences, their commonalities, and to just get along, to be brothers and sisters.
Yes.
There was a person, Vivekananda was his name, and he stood up and he started his speech with, "Brothers and sisters," and he got a 2-minute standing ovation because everyone was just so in tune with, we're all brothers and sisters and we're here to get along.
That's right. And religions are meant to bring peace and harmony, and it is unfortunate, that people, some people, not everybody, unfortunately, they tend to, focus more on the differences, right? And so it's a good thing that we have an organization like this that is bringing people together, because sometimes it's just a misunderstanding. Right? And if you can understand, if you can see people, they're just like us, right? And a lot of people are a little bit weary of interfaith movements because they think that if we go to places like that, we are going to be told to just merge everything, right? That's not what this is all about.
That's not what this is about at all.
Yeah, so let's talk a little bit about this.
Sure. So what we try to do is bring people together in a way that they can have meaningful conversations so that they can get to know each other, not just to simply, hi, where are you from, but to get to know each other and to get to know the faith of the other person. What we look for and what everybody's there for is to find that commonality, that's something special that's within each of us that makes us brothers and sisters.
That's right.
And it may be that we express our faith in different ways. Maybe we believe in completely different things, and that's okay, because we're there to respect each other and to understand.
That's
and
right.
to, even if we disagree, which we always will,
Yes.
we're still able to get along. We're still able to appreciate the good in other people.
Yes, because it's all about appreciating other people's rights also. I think one of the problems that precipitate this kind of disharmony is that people think what I want, what I believe is the only way, right? And so if that's what you believe, that's great, right? Other people have a right to believe in whatever they want to believe in. And there are some people who don't believe in God at all, and that's okay too.
It is.
Right? Because everybody has a right, right?
Right. In fact, we talk about the audience for the Parliament is both people of faith as well as people of conscience. So we don't require that someone believe in any particular faith in order to come. We don't have them register by religious organization. People are welcome both who are religious leaders as well as people who are just participants or even just spiritual seekers.
All right.
There are people that call themselves spiritual but not religious, and that's okay too.
That's
There's a lot
okay
of
too,
spirituality here.
Because it's all about personal choice, right? People have a right to believe, and we must respect other people's choices.
And in fact, a lot of this is about appreciating the differences, the wonderful, beautiful differences in rituals, in attitudes, clothing, beliefs. We really value getting to know people that are different from ourselves. We're not here to try to create one world religion. We're here to be able to appreciate the commonality that's in all of our hearts,
Yes.
but also to appreciate the wonderful many different cultural, religious, differences that have grown up because we're just one big world out there. And many
I'm
differences
glad
happen.
you pointed that out, that this is not an effort to create a one world religion.
Right.
Because that's one of the reasons why people are kind of weary of, organizations like this. Oh, okay, if I just go there, you're going to tell me that I have to give up this, I have to give up this,
Not at
and I
all.
don't do this, and then I must follow what, and that's not what this is all about.
What fun would it be if we were all the same?
Yes, that would be boring.
Right.
Because diversity is beautiful, and there's so much of diversity
It is.
in the world, in everything. All right, now Parliament of Religions is going to have their convention this year in our great city.
It is. So Toronto will join the ranks
Yes.
of Chicago, where the first one was in 1893. 1993 it was in Chicago again, and then every 5 years after that. So it was in Barcelona and Cape Town, South Africa, and Melbourne, Australia, and Salt Lake City. And we're really happy to have it here in Toronto. We
Yes.
selected Toronto because Toronto is a very diverse place. So many different people. I understand that 40% or so of people were born someplace else.
Yes.
And that just really
And the 200
symbolizes.
languages that are spoken in our
Yeah.
city.
It's
So a very
amazing.
diverse city. Yes.
And we appreciate that. And we are
Yes.
really happy to be here because we appreciate the diversity that's here. And we want to appeal to so many different people as well and invite everyone to join us.
All right, let's talk a little bit about this convention that's going to
Sure.
take place, so that if any of our viewers are interested, then they can come.
Yes. So we call it a convening because what we do is we convene people together.
Okay.
And the word parliament comes from the word parler, to talk. So we have 10,000 people or more. There were 10,000 at the last one. We hope to have 10,000, maybe more people here in Toronto that will be coming together, and there will be workshops and plenary speakers. Plenary speakers are where they're the only speaker at the time. We have presentations. We'll have sacred spaces where people can go out, can have a sacred space of their own faith and go visit other faiths. We have a lot of space in the Metro Convention Center.
Yeah, it's a huge venue.
It really is. And so there'll be at least 800 different workshops and events. So this is a 7-day event. It'll start on November 1st with an opening ceremony. We have some Indigenous persons that are working with us and working together to help make this a wonderful parliament. And they will be certainly a big part of the opening ceremony as well.
Okay.
And we have days dedicated to certain issues. So climate action, women's dignity and spirituality, countering hate and violence, and justice as well. So all of these things are topics, yet the overall theme is the promise of diversity, the power of love, working towards global understanding, reconciliation, and change.
All right, so there you go. This premier event is going to be taking place in Toronto the Good. So we will be putting all this information on our website as well. So if you'd like to contact us for more information, we'll be more than happy to provide that to you. Thank you so much for being here.
Well, thank you so much.
Yes.
Such a pleasure to be here.
All right, so don't go anywhere. We have lots more for you.